We've got some wild weather coming into West Michigan this morning. We're staying on top of it with team coverage for you.
Before we hear from our crews in the field, we're going to go straight out to Terry DeBoer right now in the 24-hour tracking center for the very latest on this powerful fall storm that we're seeing here, Terry, and a number of school districts that are also closing their doors today because of that tornado watch that's going on.
That's right. We have a tornado watch. This is really a two-part storm system. The first, a line of strong to severe thunderstorms that will be racing into the area this morning, and then once those storms exit the area, the winds will really pick up, and that will become the big story, a long-duration wind event in the area as we head through the next 24 to 36 hours. The big story that we're tracking for you this morning is this line of intense thunderstorms here. We've got a tornado watch that is posted for the area through noon today. That's what that red box is here on the radar. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to stop this radar from animating because this is the line of really intense thunderstorms that we're tracking for you this morning. And we already have a number of severe thunderstorm warnings and tornado warnings associated with this line of thunderstorms. And I'll tell you, this line is really only about 20 miles wide. So it's going to come in and roll out with a huge bang. And how far away from us is it? Well, the line of showers and storms is actually moving from southwest to northeast at about 55 to 60 miles an hour. That puts it about 2.5 hours away from South Haven, about 3 hours away from the Kalamazoo Portage areas, and about 3 to 3.5 hours away from downtown Grand Rapids, about 3 hours away from Holland and Grand Haven. So the bottom line here, we've got an active area of strong to severe thunderstorms that will be rolling toward West Michigan into our area within the next 2 to 3 hours. We do expect multiple severe thunderstorm warnings associated with this. In addition to that, the potential for an isolated tornado or two to develop as well. So take your time now. Make sure you get everything into the garage, your lawn furniture, those hanging baskets, the garbage cans, because again, this is going to be one of those intense wind events that comes through. These thunderstorms will likely have winds associated with them. Some could gust over 70 miles per hour. And again, that's only the first part of this dynamic storm system that will take us through tomorrow evening. Emily, Brett.
All right, thank you, Terry. Well, as Terry's talking about here, this storm system expected to bring high winds to West Michigan. The system that's on its way here has some of the same characteristics as a hurricane.
Storm Team 8 meteorologist Laura Velasquez is live this morning breaking down that comparison for us. Laura?
Emily, certainly something we do not see every day here in West Michigan. In fact, not every year. The last time we had a storm like this come through was back in 1998. We could be looking at some record-setting values in terms of the wind. A high wind warning is in effect starting at 8 a.m. this morning for the entire viewing area. That's all those counties you see shaded in brown. A storm warning in effect for Lake Michigan. Those are both going to carry over into tomorrow and end at 8 p.m. on Wednesday. Now, I made the little bit of a comparison to a hurricane. Check out this next graphic for us. We have a low pressure area right now this morning just west of Minneapolis. That's going to head to the north and strengthen that trailing cold front's what you see in the blue. As it comes through here, it's going to have a pressure gradient equivalent to a Category 2 hurricane, which a Category 2 hurricane could produce winds of 90 plus miles an hour. Not looking at that, but we could definitely see sustained winds in the ballpark of 40 to 60 starting this afternoon. Tonight we may get a little bit of a lull as the sun sets, but then again tomorrow once that sun rises, we're looking at those extremely strong winds. So you've still got a couple of hours to take care of any loose items in your yard and prepare for the storm system because it means business and it's going to come through here very strong. I do want to make mention, this tree behind me, still a few leaves left on it. I'm willing to make you a bet that in 36 hours, it won't have any of these leaves still on it. Of course, we'll keep team coverage for you, not only today, but into tomorrow as well. But for now, back to you.
Okay, Laura, thank you. The high winds that could follow this storm could cause some big problems for you today if trees or branches knock out power lines. And 24-hour News 8's Ryan Takeo is on the Lakeshore right now telling us what it's like there and what's going on right now on the Lakeshore. Ryan?
Yeah, Emily, good morning. Right now, a big gust of wind coming up, almost knocking me over. The Grand Haven Pier near it. Not much safe to go on right now. Half of it here on the left side of the pier looking down right now is already covered in water. The right side, that's not safe either to go down. The wind is growing. We've been here for the past 2 hours. The waves are growing as well, at least a couple feet. Every 5 to 10 minutes, there's a gust of wind, just like we just had when I started talking. But we'll stay here throughout the day and give you updates, consistent updates online at which and also on air. But again, a warning to stay off of the pier, out of the water today with those high winds. Back to you.
Thank you, Ryan. As these storms continue to move into West Michigan, we'll keep an eye on them for you.
And if you're headed out the door, remember you can take Storm Team 8 with you. Get live radar and updated forecasts anytime on your cell phone. Just go to live8.com or download our app at for your iPhone at the iStore for your iPhone or Android device.